The member for Carleton.
And at that September meeting, the Attorney General reports that she looked the Prime Minister in the eye and said, "Are you interfering with my role as Attorney General? Because I strongly advise against it." Does the Prime Minister remember her saying any such thing?
Honourable Prime Minister.
And Mr. Speaker, once she said that, I responded, no, I am not. It is her decision to make. And she then committed to revisit and look into the decision once again, Mr. Speaker. All these are elements in the testimony that we have heard, that the Justice Committee examined exhaustively. But once again, we see the member opposite is desperate to talk about anything other than our budget, anything other than the economic growth we're putting forward, anything other than our concrete plan to fight climate change, because they have no plan on any of that. In regards to the matter of SNC-Lavalin, let me be direct. The Government of Canada did its job, and to the clear public standards expected of it. If anyone felt differently, they had an obligation to raise that with me. No one, including Jody, did that.
No.
The honourable member for Carleton.
And now the Prime Minister has caught himself in a trap of his own making. He came out on February 15th and said that no one had come forward to raise any concerns about his conduct. And now he admits on the floor of the House of Commons that way before, in September, his own Attorney General asked him to his face if he was interfering. Why is it the Prime Minister having so much difficulty remembering his story? Is it because it's simply not true?
Order. The honourable member for Durham will come to order. Order. The honourable member for Banff Airdrie also. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Once again, Mr. Speaker, the member opposite is twisting himself into rhetorical knots to try and make a point that simply is not there. We have been crystal clear throughout this process, Mr. Speaker. We have allowed the testimonies to be heard through the Justice Committee because of an unprecedented waiver we put forward suspending both cabinet confidentiality and solicitor-client privilege. We continue to very much stand up for our institutions and the rule of law while always standing up for Canadians and their jobs right across the country. We will continue to do that, Mr. Speaker. If anyone, including the former Attorney General, had issues with anything they might have experienced in this government or didn't feel that we were living up to the high standards we set for ourselves, it was her responsibility to come forward. It was their responsibility to come forward, and no one did.
But
Okay. J'ai eu plusieurs conversations,
I had several
comme vous savez,
conversations,
avec
as you know,
Madame Wilson-Raybould,
Ms. Wilson-Raybould,
on a discuté de plusieurs
and we
choses,
talked of different
mais
things,
comme je peux vous dire,
many
notre
things, and as I can tell you,
gouvernement a
our
fait sa
government
job de
did
se
its job
préoccuper de la création
of
d'emplois,
taking
de
care of
l'économie,
creating
de regarder
jobs, of
comment
the
on peut
economy,
toujours protéger
and
les
always
emplois au
protecting
Canada,
jobs
tout en
in Canada,
respectant les normes
while
et les règles en
respecting
place
the
pour
standards and
protéger
rules
la
in
règle des
place
droits et
to protect
l'indépendance
rule
judiciaire.
of law and the
Donc, comme j'ai dit,
judiciary.
si quiconque,
So, as I
incluant
say,
l'ancienne
if
procureure générale,
anyone,
avait des
including the Attorney
préoccupations que nous n'avions pas
General,
suivi les hauts
had
standards
the idea
nous
that
avons
we were
pour
not
nous-mêmes,
following the standards we
c'était
set for
son
ourselves. It
obligation
was
de venir
her
m'en parler
obligation
et
to come talk to
elle
me
n'a
about
pas
it,
du tout
and
fait ça
she did not do
pendant
that
longtemps.
at all.
Honourable member for Carleton.
Well, now the Prime Minister has effectively admitted that when he looked 37 million Canadians in the eye on February the 15th and told them that the Attorney General had never spoken a word about her concerns, that he was stating a patent falsehood. There is a word for that kind of falsehood that I cannot utter on the floor of the House of Commons. Will the Prime Minister, having now caught himself in his own trap of contradiction and deception, now apologize to the Canadian people for stating that falsehood on February 15th?
The right honourable Prime Minister. Order.
The member from Carleton continues to try and find inconsistencies where there simply are none. We are going to continue to work together as a government on the things that matter to Canadians, as a strong, united team that is secure in the trust of this team as we move forward. We're going to stay focused on the things that matter while the members opposite try to clutch at straws and create political complications where there are none. We are going to stay focused on Canadians while they stay focused on us.